Hi everybody, it's me Ryan, and this is Ryan's Workshop. So if you follow me over here to the workspace, I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be showing you guys some safety precautions that you need to take whenever you're dealing with these fine tools we have here. We have a wire stripper, a flathead screwdriver, a putty knife, some small hedge clippers, and our sander. Okay? So let's start with the wire stripper. Okay, like I said, we're going to start with the wire strippers. Let's say you're working on something and the wires break off, which we have here. Now the correct way to do this is you have a little scale right here. There's a little scale. Now what you need to do is take your wire, put it in till it goes all the way to the back, or however far you need it. I'm going to take mine all the way to the back, just like this. And then I'm going to squeeze, just like that, and start stripping off the coating. Now you'll want to watch your fingers while you're doing this. You don't want to cause any harm to your fingers. Do it a few times, and you'll eventually get something that looks like this. You have the copper right here, and the plastic covering there. You just rip that off, and you're ready to go. Just like that. One more time. Take it as far back as you need it. Just measure it. Do it about 3 or 4 times. 1, 2. Don't do it too fast either. 3, 4. Okay, and you start getting that coating peeling off. Oh, just hang on. After that, you can even yank on it like this. You can just pull off. Okay, and that's pretty much how you use a wire stripper. But this can, if you get your finger or something caught in here, it hurts. So you need to watch where your fingers are at all times. You don't want to, ouch! I almost got my finger caught in there now. It's pretty powerful stuff. So next one we're going to be talking about are the pliers, or the small garden trimmer. So what you do with these is pretty much you just go around your garden and you just start clipping stuff. You can get little branches, you know, just take them, just clip it right off. If you have a sharpened pair. If you need to sharpen these, you do not sharpen these yourself. I repeat, do not sharpen these yourself. You need a licensed professional to do this for you, because you can lose a few fingers in the process. So whenever you're cutting your, whatever you're doing, your branch or your limb, let's say this is my limb here. You need to keep your fingers away from the blade at all times. See how I am right here? If I would slip, my finger would come right off. So you need to keep a respective distance away. Clip, break, let go, and your branch should fall off with it. And if it's sharp at the end, watch where you put it. Always put it in the lock position whenever you're finished, so nobody gets their fingers cut in it. See? Just like this. Okay? And those are the clippers. Next, we're working with our flathead screwdriver. The simplest tool can cause the biggest injuries. Okay? If you have a screw, which has to have a flathead screwdriver to fasten it, like this, you'll see this little notch here for the flathead. Just fits right in there, and you just screw it in. So you put, whenever you're screwing something back in, you just turn around. Now, if you're working with something electrical, if you're taking out some screws, always shut off your electricity before you do this, because you don't want to shock yourself, because you can possibly die from doing that. Also, if you have a brand new one, it can be a little bit sharp, so watch yourselves around corners, especially these ones here. These corners, they can be a little bit sharper. Mine's kind of dull. I've been using it for a few years. Okay. So on to one of the most versatile hand tools ever. The putty knife. Used to, you know, put putty on and all that, cut it up, you know, whatever. Now whenever you buy a new one of these, the edges are very sharp. And also the flat bottom where you cut your putty, it's very sharp also. So I'm going to let you guys get a better look at me using the putty knife without my putty, of course. I'm just going to show you if it was imaginary. So let's get a new camera angle here. Okay, so imagine my putty lined up here. So, what I would do, I would take my putty knife, like this, and start cutting it into measured pieces. Or, cutting like this, but don't hold it like this, but mine's new, but a little dull. So you cut like this. Now, it's very important to watch yourself, like I said, whenever you're doing this, because injury can come from this. And if you do get an injury, it's going to be pretty bad. Now, what I mean by pretty bad is like a lost finger or like a lost hand even. So you don't want to be trying to impress your friends with your new putty knife by just like start smacking the putty with your hand right by, because even though it is really silly, it can actually happen. Because, oh, hey guys, come on over, check out my new putty knife. You know, let's watch it in action. You know, I'm just like smacking this and my hand, my thumb. Oh, yeah, that's what happens whenever you play around with the putty knives. You get the idea here. Okay, alright, okay, stop the bleeding. Okay, so, yeah, I have to go to the emergency room. Oh, God. Alright, yeah, I need to get going. Somebody give me an ambulance around here. Alright, join me again next time. For the Ryan Toman show or whatever I called it before. Ow. Alright, like I said, join me again next time. My finger for the Ryan Toman show. Have a nice day.